Welcome to our first Tennessee Timeout here on the third Saturday in October podcast, your SEC tailgate podcast for the rest of us. I'm Tennessee Bradley, here to talk about some Tennessee news. We got a new AD. We got a new head coach. What do I think? I don't know yet. I was pretty excited about the AD hire. And then he goes and hires the same head coach he had at his last stop. Now, Josh Heupel, Tennessee's new head football coach, had success at UCF. Was it great? I mean, it was really good. I think maybe 6 losses over the last 3 years, 2-3 years, something like that. He knows how to win games. He knows how to put up points. I think it just feels like the easy hire. Now, look, Tennessee may not be a desirable program to be the head coach for a lot of people. I'm not claiming that it is. I think it should still be a top 25 job. I don't know that it is right now. I think it can easily get back there. Well, maybe not easily. I think it can get back there. But we'll see with Heupel how this all turns out. I'm gonna withhold judgment of what how I really feel about it. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. One thing that does worry me is his predecessor, Scott Frost, was at UCF, went undefeated. Remember when UCF was claiming national championships for going undefeated, but never got invited to the playoffs? Yeah, this was Tennessee's new AD, athletic director, and Scott Frost. Well, Scott Frost then goes to Nebraska and not doing so well. So I don't know. Is Heupel going to do better? I hope so. I really hope so. I would love to see him with what tools are sticking around in Knoxville do something awesome with this offense. I think they got some good players. I think we got, I do think Harrison Bailey is our best shot. We got a freshman coming in who's supposed to be, I think, a 5-star phenom. We got some good receivers coming back, some young receivers. Let's see what we can do. Also, you have to take into account what the heck is the NCAA going to do as far as punishments? What is the university going to self-impose? I mean, we're at least looking at some scholarships and bowl bans if Pruitt can't prove that he was fired without cause. So it's a mess. What do I think? I don't know. Everything I'm hearing, people have mixed feelings. So here's my encouragement. Let's wait to see what happens. We can complain during the season if we want, but let's reserve judgment. I think that if Pruitt wasn't cheating, that he should have been given at least 5 years. If you're cheating, I think, that theory goes out the window. I don't think that a coach should be given extra time if they're cheating. So that's where we stand. I don't know. I still bleed orange. I'm still going to cheer for the orange and white. We'll see what Coach Heupel can do with the players who are still in the transfer portal. As I'm recording this Thursday evening, I haven't heard of Toto determining where he's going, but Eric Gray, a couple others have already determined where they're going to go. So I think they're gone. Could they come back? Sure, but I think I would have heard something by now. They would have said something in the media. So, let's see what we can kind of piece together. Heupel's got to put together a staff, and it looks like none of them are going to be any of Tennessee's former coaches. Even though I would love to see T. Martin stick around, but I don't think there's any relationship there. I don't know that Heupel's going to keep him around. I'd also love to see Kevin Steele, who came in, I have to believe, knowing that big shakeup was going to happen. I'd love to see him as a defensive coordinator. I'd love to see him kind of recruit some of these transfer portal guys. We had a defensive lineman from Auburn committed before Pruitt was fired. Love to see Kevin Steele try to bring him in, unless that guy just didn't like Kevin Steele. We'll see. But I think Kevin Steele would be good to also just kind of rally the fan base as a homer, but a homer that can coach. Big fan of his. So I think that's going to do it for this Tennessee Timeout. Thanks for joining us. Find us on social media at TSIO Pod on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find us on YouTube, where we broadcast the podcast and these off-season timeouts. And as we say every week, every time we sign off, roll Vols.